And once again, we welcome David to the channel. Thank you very much, David, for sharing your insights with us. And I'm sure many people listening are very curious what you will talk about today. Maybe something unexpected.
I'm going to focus on the Kabbalah today. The Kabbalah, everyone thinks is mysterious. There's Jewish Kabbalah, there's Christian Kabbalah, there's a Muslim Kabbalah. You can call it mysticism, Sufism, mathematics. But what they've done is they've deliberately made sure it's hidden and it's crazy. And many people who've studied it actually have gone crazy. Yes, or things like this because they don't understand it. But when we look at it from the historical point of view, looking at how Anatoly Fomenko has shown the lies in history and everything else, and my books have shown it, then we come to a different way. Now, when we look at just simple Kabbalah, in a simple way, people will say Kabbalah, Kabbalah with a C for Christianity or with a Q for Islam. Yes, have you received it? Or with a K for Judaism, Kabbalah? It basically means the way God has created everything, or the way of God, or the way things work. Yes, you
Right?
see? Yes. So that's what we know what Kabbalah is. It's not difficult to understand the meaning of it. Now, um, I'm going to go into Judaism in a minute, but let's start off with basic, simple Islam. Now, because the word Kabbalah is closest in Arabic, I found, not to Hebrew, not to Latin or anything. Kaaba simply just means house, and Allah means God. Kaaba could also, if you break it down, if some people want to say the roots of words, but roots of words have different meanings when you go from village to village. Ka could mean house or an area, and Ba could mean father. And so the Muslims say Abraham built one of the first houses for God. So the father of the house for God, or it could mean the direction or the way of God or the way to God. If you say it in short, if you join the words together in modern Arabic, yeah, Qibla. Yes, but we've been through it before. Nobody in the Middle East knew what Arabic was until modern Arabic was invented. And many words in the Quran, more of them are found in Europe compared to in Middle Eastern dialects. But as a whole, in Middle Eastern dialects, you'll find it today because they're learning this Arabic language in schools only for the last 150 years. Yes, or basically nobody speaks this language, Arabic, that's in the Quran. And we can't say it's a language. There are some idiots who are trying to define it as a language. The Quran has only got like 300-400 words. That's it, 300-400 words. So to turn it into a language, a basic language, has about 5 to 10,000 words. So this is why when I say Germanic, um, is an Arabic language, because many Germanic could mean Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, Dutch, yes, German, parts of Old Frankish, English, Welsh, Scottish, even Catalan, or in Western Europe, basically, or even parts of Polish. So the thing is, we will find these Quranic Arabic words there, as well as in many Slavic languages, which is shocking because the Quran has only got 400 words. So of course, it's not many. Yes, but let's have a look what other people say. You'll find it that many people will say it. That Kabbalah simply means the way of God. Yes, or his mysterious ways, and people are trying to figure it out. Yes, and you'll find it in now. Let's move on to Jewish documents. Like for example, here, yes, introduction Kabbalah. Kabbalists believe true knowledge, understanding inner mysterious process linked to the body, how your arms move, how your sexual organs move, how your heart moves, how your brain moves, and it's supposed to. The way of God is supposed to bring you closer to God. It's supposed to. Yes, that's what it's supposed to basically do. But of course, many people say, the Kabbalah can be dangerous if it's based on the Zohar and other books. The thing is, it depends on your interpretation because there's different versions of the interpretations of the Zohar. The Zohar is one of the main books of the Kabbalah. Yes, and but why did I mention Arabic? Yes, I would like to show you why. It's because it's a fact, no matter how much people deny it. It's a fact. Arabic, or the language of the Quran, Arabic, was the international language of communication of the medieval age. Yes, especially, what does it say? Certainly, in regard to, what does it say?
Science and technology.
Yes, science means mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, construction, mining, everything. Yes, technology. Yes, so the thing is, this is how important Arabic is. Yes. And how big was Arabic? You know, it's so well known that we'll find these Arabic words of the Quran. Like here is, from the University of Chicago, and it was the language of the Middle Ages, same like English is today, the lingua franca. Yes, for most of the world, Arabic was that language, and then it mysteriously started to die out after the 17th century, after the Renaissance. Yes. So Arabic must be so important. Yes. Many people will try to say, no, maybe it's Latin, maybe it's Hebrew. I'm sorry, it's not. Yes. So now we've got Arabic history. I've been through this before, but I'll go through it again. You know, Flamenco shows it. Many other people shows it. Arabic history that we've got today, what we're told, are just fabrications of that they've invented in the 17th and 18th century by Jesuits. I've been through it in many of the videos before. The modern Arabic language, they're saying, oh, it was lost for 1,000 years. Yes, but now we've got all these Islamic books throughout the Middle East. Yes, and the Middle Eastern people can't even read this language that they call Hadith in Arabic. Yes, if they couldn't read Arabic, yes, this classical Arabic, yes, and they only learned it in school after the 19th century, more in the 20th century after the 1950s. Yes, then how could they know this so-called Arabic history or hadith or anything? It's
Mm-hmm.
impossible. It's just a big joke. And therefore, yes, therefore, there are many people, like I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. Yes, nothing to hide. There's people like Haniyichin, yes, in America, who are trying to show us Arabic dictionaries and everything, and they're trying to show us the meanings of, let's say, what the Quran says based on many of these Arabic dictionaries, which were put there only in the last 100 years. Yes, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to buy it. And not only him, there's hundreds of other people now who are trying to do it. So the Arabic Quran, somebody has said, hey, if many of the meanings have been played with, how do you know the meanings? So this is why I'm going to say it again. About 90% of the meanings are clear, and about 10% they've played with the words, because Arabic was already in Europe. Yes, this classical Arabic, and we find hundreds of millions of pages of classical Arabic books in Europe and hundreds of millions in America, which makes no sense. Yes, makes no sense whatsoever. Weren't you shocked when we did a video about this?
Yeah, it is surprising for sure.
Yeah.
And the manuscripts
Yes.
in America, all of that, it's the last
Arabic.
place
What the
where
hell's going
I
on?
would have expected it, yeah.
Okay. So now let's move on to the Kabbalah, or Kaaba also means cube. Yes. Yes. It's like somebody will turn and say, no, it doesn't. This word means this or that. Get the hell out of here, man. It's like the word good morning could mean it's a good morning, or it could mean, good morning is a greeting. Many words, you open the dictionary, have 10 or 20 meanings. Well, anyway, let's get down to the cube or the Kabbalah. We'll go now into Judaism and into Moses. Now, here's the Luchot. You'll find this in many synagogues, and many people will have it as a decoration in their house or something. Yes, it's supposed to represent the Ten Commandments that Moses, yes, got from God. Yes, and you'll see it in synagogues or something. And how can you see the shape looking at that? Many people have different shapes. But now when we look through some documents that were printed during and after the Renaissance, which we can't seem to find their originals before then, yes, now this is very important. So I'm going to get to the heart of this, Luchot, which is